Today we're going to really roll into this next mod, and that's going to be the one and only, the Katamari Ball. So if you guys don't know, the Katamari series is a fantastic game series. In fact, the first one I ever played, I remember I was going to like this dollar store or something with my brother, and I remember I saw this game that was called We Heart Katamari, and it really just... there's something about the Japanese anime style that really pulls me into things. That's the whole reason how I got into Beautiful Joe. If you guys have ever played that game, you are an absolute pimp. I just gotta say, I miss that game so much. I wish they would bring it back. Anyway, this ball is from said game, and the best part is, it actually works. This is the Katamari Ball, and the things you can do with it are just like in the game. So for one, it does start off as a 20-meter size, but if you guys haven't played the Katamari games, one of the goals of the game is you start off small and you pick up items, and as you pick up more and more items, the ball is going to get bigger, and as it gets bigger and bigger, you're able to pick up even bigger items. You might think, wow, eventually you are going to run out of room on this planet, right? Well, it's a good thing we have the whole solar system. But of course, we're not going to be getting that big. Sadly, this does have a maximum size, and well, we can't pick up the entire Earth. But what we can do is, well, pick other things up. Alright, see if I can set this out just right. Oh! It even makes the sound effects from the game. That is so neat. And now, as you can see, the barrels, not only do they have no collision now, which is going to help us keep it rolling, if you guys get what I mean, but you can see that the number up there has also changed. Now it's 26 meters, now it's a little bit bigger, and of course, as you probably expect, you can really just keep doing this. Also, by the way, yes, you can pick it up with the gravity gun, which is going to kind of help you maneuver this thing. Alright, now that we've picked up all these barrels, we're now at 37 meters, and we're just gonna keep getting bigger. Alright, but first up, what about Odessa? Can we pick Odessa up? Well, sadly no, but what if we were to pick up his corpse instead? I didn't even shoot you. Any last words, man? Thoughts exactly. Alright, now that we've killed Odessa, let's go ahead and see if we can pick up his corpse. Sadly, it does not appear that we can. Even if I rub it against it, it's not working. Dude's long gone. Alright, so what about some bigger props here? As you can see, I spawned some giant dumpsters. However, before we do that, I am just going to pick up a few more items just to really, set this home. That sound is so satisfying. Guys, this mod is extremely fun. Now, I will say that it's not as seamless like in the game, where it just automatically picks things up. It does kind of take a second to really, register. But once you do got that thing picked up, I mean, you're pretty much good to go. And now that we're bigger, as you can see, we can easily pick up those giant doors that were giving us some trouble. And the thing that's so awesome about this, it really does act like it does in the game. The props do eventually cover the ball. And there is some kind of weird things look, these are just floating, but that's exactly what it does in the game. The items don't have to stick directly to the ball. This is definitely a mod that means a lot to me, so I am so happy that I'm doing this video tonight for you guys. Please let me know, guys, did you ever play any of the Katamari games? I would love to know down below. But don't worry, guys, we are literally just getting started. This video is not even close to over. We're gonna go to a map that we recently took a look at, in fact, because I think it's going to be an absolute perfect fit. And of course, that map is the Destructible house. Now, I'll put the video in the top right corner if you guys did miss this. But wow, this should be pretty interesting. We're going to see if we can pick up the individual pieces of the Destructible house. Now, to make this easy, we're just gonna slam into it. And already we're starting to pick off a few pieces. So I think this is going to go swimmingly. My goal is to just smack a hole into the house to get in. Although it's... oh, there's the door. Now we should be able to just shove this... there we go. Perfect. Now that we're inside, the real fun's going to begin. Oh, alright. Things happened, and the ball is definitely picking things up. Let's just keep this going. Oh, it picked up the entire top floor. This is working exactly like I thought it would, and I am so happy. Okay, now it's starting to feel like the Katamari games, because, again, the thing about those games is it gets ridiculous really fast. And literally every piece we've been breaking off, we've been picking up. It is starting to look so good. It looks just like the ball from the game. Every individual piece of this house is starting to fall into this ball. Eventually, we're going to have the whole house in this nice death sphere that we're definitely going to throw at people and kill. And by people, of course, I mean Odessa. Although we did test it, and it didn't actually do any damage because, again, just because we're increasing the mass of this ball does not mean that it's going to actually affect NPCs that way, because obviously there's no collision to any of this. And that's good, because if there was, then this thing would be impossible to move around. Alright, we're going to have to start getting a little bit more destructive here, because this is starting to stagnate, and I don't want that. We have picked up a few supports, which is always good to have. I honestly can't even see the ball anymore, and oh my god, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, we gotta get into that next room, because that's where all the good stuff is. Alright, let's see if I can pull it in. Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah, that's not coming in. Or is it? You know what? When in doubt, fizz gun out. Come on! Oh, you want to get in this room? Look at this delicious table and these lovely chairs. Alright, guys, our only goal, truly, is we're gonna have to take out the wall. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know why this is getting so difficult. Alright, shooting up to the top floor, and we pretty much have a good portion of this house. This ball is gonna be the size of the house when we're done with it. This is absolutely insane. Oh no, wait, is that the TV? We picked up the TV, I think, and it's on. Alright, we have a new predicament now, and that is that I can't get the ball out. Normally I couldn't get the ball in, but now the ball won't even leave. I guess we're gonna have to start moving some of the pieces here. I don't know why it's not picking up parts of the roof. That's really strange to me. Alright, this is starting to get really crazy. I don't know why this ball just is stuck now. I used to be able to move this thing everywhere. There we go. Starting to pick a few things up now. Oh! Alright! Now we're talking. Wait, can we pick up these boats? Alright guys, now that we've gotten big enough, can we pick up things? Yes! Yes, we can! So, if you guys don't know, the best way to increase your size quickly is to pick up the biggest props you can for the size that you are. So like, for instance, if we were this size and we kept spawning in barrels, our size would only go up a minuscule amount. But now that we can afford to pick up even bigger things, that's going to be the kind of stuff that you want to pick up. So let's see how big we can make this ball. Alright, we're sitting at 606 meters. That is pretty insane. Did not even think we could get it this big. It does look a little strange though, as you can see, like parts of it are really just kind of floating, so it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Honestly, we should also be able to just kind of pick up this entire house at this point. But now we can't even seem to get it in the house, so what a crazy contraption this is. I wouldn't even call this a ball anymore. But that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like the Katamari series? If so, what do you think about this mod, and how faithful do you think it is to the actual game? I'd love to hear your thoughts as always down below. Links will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching this until the end, and until next time, farewell.